You're not going to be a distraction at all, are you? You like looking out the window, yes. Is that comfy? Do you like that? Yeah? No, not comfy. Hi friends, it is Sam, and we got a bit of a different backdrop today because a certain doggo was a bit poorly this morning and I had to wash my bed in, so hope this is fine. Here's my room at a different angle. I have been very busy recently, as I mentioned in my last video. I have been very stressed recently. That has been due to dogs and work. One of the obvious causes of my stress is the dreaded COVID-19. I've been working through both lockdowns. I took 2 weeks off in June, but one of those weeks was because The Last of Us Part 2 was coming out and I wanted to vlog it, but the other reason was because Jess was feeling mild symptoms, so we both had to get tested and isolate. So we got tested and it was negative, but apart from those 2 weeks, I've been working all through lockdown. It's been stressful, especially during lockdown too, because I've been working a lot of overtime. I've got a new puppy. I feel like I haven't got time to wipe my bum. I hope it's okay that I'm talking about this today. I don't want it to be a negative video. I just wanted to talk about COVID in this video because I haven't actually sat down and talked about COVID on my channel, and being what I call a vanity channel, it's kind of an obvious topic to talk about my experience with lockdown. So here we go. To aid me in my talks of lockdown, I have found a lockdown tag, and they're quite easygoing and light questions, nothing too heavy. So it's a way to talk about my experience with lockdown without being depressing. So question 1 is, own up, did you stockpile anything? And I did not, I don't think. We accidentally stockpiled toilet paper at one point, but that's because we've got a Who Gives a Crap subscription, which is a zero waste toilet paper subscription, no plastic, all good stuff, made of bamboo. So good for the planet, I highly recommend. Our subscription is automatic and we don't go through toilet paper as quickly as they send boxes, so we have to cancel boxes and then reorder them. But we forgot to do that at one point during lockdown, so we got another box of toilet rolls and our bathroom was absolutely full of toilet roll stacks. So apart from that, I didn't stockpile anything. Question 2, have you discovered a new hobby? Does Animal Crossing count? This right here is my new hobby. I have an island called Samland and I am busy making it beautiful. Another reason why I've been so busy. Not a good excuse, but new puppy, overtime at work, Animal Crossing. Those are the things my time has been spent on. Where is the first place you will go once the restrictions are 100% lifted? If I'd done these questions during lockdown 1, I'd have said Devon, where my dad lives. But since lockdown 1, we have formed a bubble with my dad's stepmom and brothers. So Jess and I can go to our dad's, obviously once lockdown 2's lifted. We're not gonna do it right now. But in December, we're free to go to our dad's, but when every possible restriction is lifted, I want to go to the Isle of Man to see my best friend. Last year was the first time I went, and it was probably one of the best times of that year. I absolutely loved visiting my friend on the Isle of Man, so I would love to go back. I miss her so much. Lockdown didn't really change my social life completely because my closest friends don't live near me. I didn't socialize all that much before anyway, but it's getting to the point now where I'm like, I need my friends. Can I see my friends please? And the fact that 3 of my friends live in Wales and Wales is stricter than the rest of the UK, is that much more difficult because one of them only lives an hour away from me and I could drive there if Wales wasn't so strict. I mean, not right now because we're in lockdown too, but it is what it is. Safety first. Question 4, loungewear or normal clothes for a day of isolating? Normal clothes all the way. I'm a comfy dresser anyway, so I'm always in leggings or jeggings or jumpers, but I don't do anything special with my hair or my face. So this area, absolute state. The rest of me, all right. Question 5, have you been wearing makeup while staying at home? If I didn't have a YouTube channel, the answer would be hell no. But I have a YouTube channel, so I wear makeup occasionally on my days off. Question 6, how many Zoom quizzes have you done? And importantly, did you enjoy them? I've done 3, I think. My stepmom's family does Zoom quizzes every Sunday, so whenever we're at our dad's, we join in. And I quite enjoy them, but only if they're not really difficult. If a quiz is really difficult and it makes me feel dumb, I'm not for it. But for the most part, I have enjoyed these quizzes and it's been a laugh because I haven't seen my stepmom's family in years. And even without COVID, we don't see them very much, so it is nice to catch up with them more regularly. Question 7, did you give into the hype and bake your own banana bread? Yes, I did. We tend to make banana bread quite regularly anyway because whenever I get groceries, I pick up bananas, and if we don't eat them, we make banana bread. When life gives you bananas, make banana bread. I make it fancy. I throw oats in there just to like bulk it up a bit. I put peanut butter on the top and chocolate spread and sprinkling of brown sugar. It is a banging. I will put my favorite recipe in the description. Question 8. Were you still ordering takeaways? If you did, what was your first one? Yes, we were still ordering takeaways. I can't remember what my first one was, but we've had Ooey Vegan quite a lot. That is a diner type place. I think they're exclusive to Bristol, but that is bound to change because it's amazing. It's seitan and fries with gravy and vegan cheese. It's amazing. We've also had Chinese and chippy. Question 9, has your blog / Instagram content had to change since lockdown? Not really. Obviously I have my channel and my content's been pretty much the same, and my Instagram I don't use all that much at the moment, and I haven't been using all that much for a while, but to be honest, my Instagram is 50% my face, so it doesn't really have to change. It's my face, food, plants, dogs, just everyday stuff that you can photograph wherever. So no, my content hasn't had to change. Question 10. Are you waiting until the hairdressers reopen, or have you cut / dyed your own hair? No, I live with a hairdresser. I'm sorry, everyone who's waiting to have their hair done. I'm so sorry. I'm blessed. Question 11. Who have you missed seeing the most? I'm gonna say it again. Danny, my best friend. I miss her so much. We live like a plane ride away from each other, and it's hard. Like, it's amazing because visiting each other is just that much more special, but I miss her so much. So there we have it, the lockdown tag. It's gonna be interesting to see what Christmas is like this year. I keep asking my boss if I can decorate at work and he's like, no, Christmas is cancelled, and I'm like, don't say that. To conclude, I think I've been quite lucky with the whole COVID lockdown situation. I've still got to see my dad. I haven't been ill. I've still been able to work and make money. Honestly, my heart goes out to anyone who's struggling during lockdown, with or without COVID, and I hope you're all staying safe and as happy as you possibly can be. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!